Back for another season on CardsTV with head coach Ferguson-Dayes. I'm Sean Moth. Great to see you again, and we go back to a little bit of the summer, and I guess more importantly, what two of your individuals did, have done, and are continuing to do. And before we get into the season, we talk about Rachel Melhado and Christine Exeter, two of your outstanding players, and apparently in the eyes of Canada, they are extremely outstanding because they have quite an honor this summer and now.
Yeah, they've been selected to play with the under-20 Canadian national team. They're over in Japan right now competing. Rachel Melhado is the team captain, and Christine Exeter. Just watched their game this morning. I left the house and it was already 6-0. They were beating Argentina, so their first game seems like it's a success.
Absolutely. Now let's talk about the positives for them. What do they gain out of this other than the experience at playing at that high level? Are there additional benefits to it?
Well, probably the biggest is the international experience, and for them, they need to continue to do that. Their goal is to play for the full Canadian national team, and that's what they need to be. Right where they are right now is exactly where they need to be, so they can potentially be in the next Olympics.
Folks that followed the Olympics this past year obviously saw Carmelina Moscato, former assistant coach, with a bronze medal for the full Canada team, so a track record of success in the international play. I don't want to focus on it as a negative, but certainly you do have an obstacle to overcome with those two overseas, because your team is playing without the two of them. What kind of adjustments are you making? And I would guess that down the road that's going to benefit the team because of the people that are going to fill in and get that playing time.
Yeah, and we've known this. So we've been in a situation where we knew last spring. So there were even a couple of games that we didn't play with them because they were on international duty also. So I think the players expected it. Casey Whitfield has stepped in fantastic. She's been fantastic for us in Christine's absence, and at the back we're still kind of sorting some stuff out. Rachel is a tough player to fill her role for sure, and Hannah Konermann is doing it, and then we have a freshman Lexi Nadoba who saw some time on Friday night also, and that's been the piece that right now we're still trying to solve a little bit.
So we go into the preseason, and I mean, it seems like kids are reporting in July. I mean, it's just getting earlier and earlier. You guys on the calendar early in August with an exhibition, and you get two under your belt, and you do get victories. I know that's not really always the measuring stick you want to use when it comes to the preseason. But what were you looking to get out of the preseason?
Yeah, I think because we have so many players with experience, to some degree we were looking to get that, just to instill that winning mentality. I understand completely that sometimes you win games and the scoreboard doesn't reflect that,
Sure.
But I think in both of the games, Friday and Sunday, Friday against Ohio State, Sunday against Wright State, the score was reflective of the team who performed better. And Friday night against Ohio State, they outplayed us for the first 20-25 minutes, but I thought we kept our composure, and we stayed after it, and then the game kind of turned a little bit. Sunday against Wright State, we give up an early goal 3.5 minutes into the game, and we needed that. We needed that to wake us up a little bit. I thought we fell asleep. I thought we were complacent. I thought we lacked the urgency and that winning mentality that we needed. The good news is we've responded. Maybe not to the degree we needed to, but we definitely responded, and we've got to play everybody on Sunday.
I guess it'd be hard to come out of a preseason completely satisfied, because that would indicate there's nothing to work on. Last year, you've had some great successes here at Louisville, but last year was special. It was a special year. Did that change the mindset through the summer and into this preseason? Did you notice a difference with this team coming off of that success?
No question. No question. The moment we walked off the field in Memphis against Florida State, you could tell that the kids were ready for the following year already. So our training through the spring, majority of them were here all summer, getting fit and playing. So there's no question about that. A little success absolutely is a great catalyst for motivation.
The team opened the season at Butler, a test on the road, albeit not too far away, and it's a test you passed. You had a clean sheet defensively, and offensively you got some newcomers involved.
Yeah, good first game for us. Always like to take them away for the first game just to make sure that they understand that we do play away games. It's not all as beautiful as Cardinal Park. Started out slow. Probably a combination of really super excited to play their first game and being away for a little bit. So started out slow, and give the credit to Butler. I thought they did a good job. They in all honesty, outplayed us in the first half. We're able to gather ourselves, collect ourselves, make some adjustments at the halftime. And again, what's really neat about this group is their coachability.
Yeah.
They listened to everything we had to say and made the adjustments in the second half, and credits to them because they did what we needed to do to beat a good Butler team and were able to get the result.
You mentioned jitters, and I want to ask you to harken back to your playing days, because I imagine the first game of the year jitters or the first game of your career jitters are one kind of jitters, and maybe a rivalry game's another kind, and then postseason's a whole nother level. Do you separate those, or is it just the same nervous emotion going into it?
No, I think as an athlete, you absolutely know when you're prepared and it's nervous jitters, and you're unprepared
Sure.
and it's nervous jitters. So, and when you're just too jacked up to play games, and I think we had a combination of both, of all three on Friday night. Got some good performances out of some players who maybe traditionally we haven't spoken about. Thought Nicole Mitchell was fantastic. Casey Whitfield deserved the goal she scored. She had an earlier breakaway, and the keeper made a good save on her, but she's been really good through preseason, and it was nice to have her open up the season with a goal. And certainly the new kid we have from Mexico City, Charlyn Corral, is fantastic.
And Angeliki Removich also added a goal for the team. I know she's been dangerous on set pieces.
She did. She was absolutely fantastic for us in the air defensively on set pieces, and then for her to get the second goal about 35 yards out, big time finish for her.
So as it seems to be the case every year, Cardinal women's soccer starts off the 2012-13 season with a 1-0 mark for the entire athletic department. The pressure's on those other sports. Next for you is a home match against Purdue, and you talked about how nice it is to be at Cardinal Park, and it's just a facility that keeps on getting better, and I know you're excited to get that home opener under your belt.
Yeah, it'll be nice. We play against a very good Purdue team, always traditionally have done well in the Big Ten, so we're excited about that. But it will be nice. We had a great crowd the Friday we played Ohio State for our exhibition, so I think I'm pretty positive this Friday will be pretty electric also.
Seems like the weather's been really cooperating too, so we'd love to see you out at Cardinal Park, and we look forward to talking to you next week here on CardsTV. For Karen Ferguson-Dayes, I'm Sean Moth. We'll see you next week.